You've probably heard about the infamous Annabelle doll over the past few months, right? There's one golden rule when it comes to her: don't touch. And if you do, tell someone. But of course, that rule's been broken. Not once, not twice, constantly. A while ago, someone had the brilliant idea of taking this cursed doll out of her protective glass box and putting her on tour across the US. Yes, a haunted doll on tour. Cities welcomed her like some creepy celebrity. People lined up for selfies. Some laughed, others dared her to do something. And guess what? Something always did. Fire in Louisiana. Her first stop? A historic plantation in Louisiana. 24 hours after Annabelle was displayed there, the entire place caught fire. Witnesses said the flames moved unnaturally fast, like they were chasing something. Coincidence? Maybe. But it didn't stop there. The prison break. Soon after, 10 inmates mysteriously vanished from a correctional facility nearby. There was news that some prisoners had escaped from a local jail, which you can see in this footage. No alarm was raised. No guard was present there. By the time anyone understood this, it would be too late. They escaped mysteriously. The death of Dan Rivera. And then things got personal. Dan Rivera, Annabelle's official handler, a man who worked directly with the Warrens Museum, shared in an interview. Every time I move her, someone gets hurt. Accidents, illness, nightmares, bruises. 6 months later, Dan died in his sleep, healthy, no prior illness. His team said he'd become withdrawn. Some say Annabelle didn't like being moved, and Dan paid the price. The missing doll rumors. Then came the rumors. TikTok blew up. Reddit went wild. Annabelle's gone missing. Some said she escaped. Others said she was stolen. The museum claimed she was just in transit. But believers weren't buying it. Because wherever she went, the chaos followed. Fires, cold spots, electrical failures, sudden deaths. Even animals refused to go near her. Security guards said their radios stopped working when they walked past her case. Still think this is all just hype? But if you think this is just a modern-day viral sensation, let me take you back. It all started around 50 years ago. A nursing student named Donna in the 1970s. She got the doll as a gift. At first, it was innocent, until the doll began moving on its own. Changing rooms, changing positions. Then came the notes. Handwritten in a child's handwriting. Paper they didn't even own. Then Donna found blood on the doll. They called in a spirit medium who said a 7-year-old girl named Annabelle had died on that land and latched onto the doll. The girls believed it. Even after this, he wanted to keep this doll with him because he felt that there is a soul of a little girl inside it who is sometimes troubled, and we should not disturb her. But one friend didn't. He warned them to get rid of it fast. Then he started waking up paralyzed. Dreams of the doll crawling on his chest. That is, until they began to question. Was it really a little girl's spirit? Or something pretending to be one? That's when they contacted a church. And the church referred them to Ed and Lorraine Warren, two of the most well-known paranormal investigators in history. The truth comes out. The Warrens began investigating and discovered something horrifying. There is no child spirit inside the doll. It's a demonic entity, pretending to be a little girl, waiting to possess a human host. Chilling, right? The Warrens performed a cleansing ritual in the apartment and took the doll with them. But this wasn't the end. The drive home that nearly turned fatal. When the Annabelle doll was being transported, it came close to having an accident. Eventually, they had to douse the doll in holy water just to make it stop. Later, they built a special wooden case designed to contain negative energy. They locked Annabelle inside with a clear warning: do not open. Present day. The tour that should have never happened. But in 2025, that warning was ignored. Annabelle was taken on a countrywide paranormal tour. Despite protests, people flocked to see her. And with every stop, the disasters continued. Plantations burned. Jails broke down. People died. Even Dan Rivera, the man who warned the world, died quietly, mysteriously, and far too young. So now I ask you, do you really think this is all just coincidence? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And hey, whatever you believe, Just remember, never underestimate what you don't understand.